All the CPUs, GPUs you see around are all made by Vlsi engineers. If you want to power next generation AI, Vlsi is entry-level packages from 15 LPA all the way up to 50 LPA CTC. The semiconductor industry decides the fate of the whole global economy. Even the Indian government is heavily investing in this field. Every country wants to build their own powerful hardware, as everything else can be built on top of it. If you have a powerful hardware, you have powerful weapons, rockets and high computing power. Semiconductor is very important for India, and this country needs young Indians to be skilled in this field. What are the different career options in the electronics field, and is electronics the future? Let's find out. This is a must-watch video for every electronics branch student. Don't miss this one out. A pro tip at the end of the video. The main fields you can get into by studying electronics are Vlsi or semiconductor industry, embedded systems, robotics and communications. Let's see each of these domains in detail in what the industry is exactly about and what they do, what salary packages you can expect as a fresher, and what is the future scope and growth you can expect. Starting with Vlsi, which is very large scale integration. Here you will be involved in making powerful processors with billions of transistors put together in a very small area to power up powerful things like AI. All the CPUs, GPUs you see around are all made by Vlsi engineers. If you want to power next generation AI, Vlsi is for you. Coming to the companies hiring for this field, you have Nvidia, AMD, Google Hardware, Apple, Intel, Qualcomm, Synopsys, Micron, Texas Instruments, basically any company that is involved in making chips. You can expect entry-level packages from 15 LPA all the way up to 50 LPA CTC in India. The average package is around 20 LPA CTC. Coming to the growth aspect, every country is investing massively in the semiconductor industry. From cars, phones to defense equipment, everything requires a chip inside it. The semiconductor industry decides the fate of the whole global economy. Even the Indian government is heavily investing in this field and knows the importance of semiconductors. Currently, the investments are majorly in manufacturing side, but they are eventually investing in the design side as well. This can be seen in the latest budgets as well. Every country wants to build their own powerful hardware, as everything else can be built on top of it. If you have a powerful hardware, you have powerful weapons, rockets and high computing power on which strong AI models can be built. Now you see how powerful this industry is and why all the countries are investing heavily in this. Semiconductor is very important for India, and this country needs young Indians to be skilled in this field. If you get skilled for this field, you can help the country too. Further, you have analog Vlsi, digital Vlsi, mixed signal design, and then you have RTL design, verification, physical design, which we'll cover in the upcoming videos. Now coming to embedded systems, here the whole idea is to develop a system using a processor or a microcontroller given by the Vlsi people by rightly programming it according to the requirements. So here, of course, you will have to be good in both coding and electronics. All the electronics gadgets you see around are made by embedded engineers like smartwatches, washing machines, electronic components in aircrafts, smart ACs. Also, with all the IT trends going on, smart homes, IoT in agriculture are in great demand and a growing market for the future. Coming to the companies hiring for embedded, you have Honeywell, Collins Aerospace, Bosch, L&T, Philips, basically any company which makes electronic gadgets using a processor. Here you can expect entry-level packages all the way from 5 LPA to 15 LPA. But if you want to become an entrepreneur, embedded is the best trending field, especially because of the IoT trends going on. It's not that you cannot be an entrepreneur in the Vlsi field, just that making chips is a very capital-intensive business. But in embedded, with minimum investment, you can start off. Now coming to robotics. Many people also like to classify robotics as part of embedded only, which is also fine. Here, of course, you will be involved in making robots. People from mechanical, mechatronics, electrical and electronics work together. But on what part of robotics do electronics people actually work on? Stability. See the robot balancing here. Electronics engineers are the ones balancing or giving stability to the robot, as you will have mastered a subject called control system. Second, you can work on computer vision. That's basically giving the visual intelligence so that the bot can identify and understand objects in images. Third, you can work on processing data received from sensors. You'll have to be good in subjects like signals and systems. You need to know about DSP, that's digital signal processing. Know about different filters to filter out noise. Coming to the jobs, unfortunately, there are not much companies in India as of now. I still think it will improve in the coming years. For now, the best thing is to do masters abroad in US or Germany. The opportunities, especially in US for robotics, are growing. In your engineering, focus on writing a research paper under a good professor. This will help you to get a good college for masters, or you can directly opt for PhD abroad as well after your engineering. Now coming to communications. Cellular communications like 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, GPS, Wi-Fi, this is all part of communication system. As a communication engineer, you can also work in VLSI companies involved in making smartphone chips. You'll have heard, right? This is a 5G supported phone, this is not. All this is developed by a communication engineer. Coming to the companies hiring, you have Qualcomm, MediaTek, MaxLinear, CDOT, which is a government-owned telecommunication and tech development center, which is a great opportunity. Also, you can expect average package of around 15 to 20 LPA. The number of opportunities are less as compared to the semiconductor or embedded field, but the future growth will be very strong here. You can see for yourself, right? How fast we have evolved from 2G to 5G. So finally, ready for the pro tip? When you are starting off, building a right network is very, very important. And what if there is a free community for all the electronic students where you can ask doubts and interact with people who are in the VLSI semiconductor industry, and also interact with many electronic students with similar interests across the country. For this, you can join the Discord community link in the description below. In the coming videos, we will discuss a lot about VLSI and embedded fields, like what to study and different roadmaps. So make sure you subscribe and share this video with all your electronics friends. Come on guys, let's make a solid electronics community. See you in the next one.